moving back to the NFL for a second, because as I am recording this, Davante Adams officially wants to be traded out of Las Vegas. Now, this is a guy we saw on the Receiver Show on Netflix. He had kind of dealt with frustration because he went there to play with his buddy Derek Carr, and now Carr's gone, and he's had to deal with some bad QB situations. I think Minshew's been underrated for them, but he's had to deal with some bad QB situations. They're not ideal. You know, he's used to playing with Aaron Rodgers, and even he wanted to play with Derek Carr. So he knows what it feels like to play with a very, very good and elite all-time quarterback. So to go from that to Gardner Minshew, Jimmy Garoppolo, it's definitely a change. Aiden O'Connell, and so that's the main reason, right? And so now he wants out of Las Vegas, and that's a team that's not really going anywhere either. So you can't justify it by saying, "Oh, hey, at least you have a championship window," because you really don't over in Vegas. I like their head coach. I like AP. They've got some solid players, but they're not truthfully going anywhere. So it makes sense that Davante would want out. As for where he goes, I mean, Rashee Rice might not come back. Hollywood Brown, I believe, is also potentially out for a season for the Chiefs. As an Eagles fan, or just fans of all the teams around the league, I don't think we want to see Davante Adams go to the Chiefs of all teams, but it's a possibility with all the injuries they've had. I'm sure they're eyeing it. Patrick needs a wide receiver one at this point with Rashee out, and Xavier Worthy's the wide receiver one for them right now, and Travis Kelce. So the Chiefs are always an option. I would like to see him go to the Jets, reunite with A-Rod, but there's some intriguing spots out there for Davante Adams for sure, and he will not be a Raider by the end of the season, most likely. If you enjoyed this video, it would be great if you could find it in you to like, subscribe, maybe check out the full podcast on Spotify, follow us on there, follow us on Instagram. I know realistically this podcast isn't going to go anywhere ultimately, whether it's via the segments on YouTube or the entire podcast itself, but I want to get into the sports broadcasting business. I want to be able to promote thought-provoking discussions about the NBA, and I would love to do it via State of the Association. Thank you if you made it all the way through.